Now I should be streaming. If you like, refresh the page.
Yeah, it's doing it.
There we go. So this is SolForge. I'm gonna play, I guess, on normal mode. And I'll show you how this works. Okay. So my enemy went first. He played a lightning worm. And I don't think the... I don't think it got to attack. Oh no, it did get to attack because I only have 96 health. So if I double click on this guy, I can show you what it actually does. In fact, let me go ahead and explain the whole goddamn card. When you play a card for the first time, you play the first level version of it. As you play through the game, your cards level up every single time you play it. You can play 2 cards per turn, and after you cycle through your deck, the upgraded versions of the cards that you played in the last cycle of your deck return to your deck as the level 2 versions, up to the level 3 versions.
Okay.
And you can see they get stronger as the higher level they get. And this one does 14 damage, but only has 6 health. But the
Was
player...
this ever a real card game?
No, I don't think you can do that unless you're like putting paper clips on the cards that you've played.
Got it.
But the same company also did Ascension.
Okay.
So he played that. You get to play 2 cards per turn, and if you play first, you only get to play 1. So let's have a look at what I got. I have an Echo Wisp, which when I play it, I get to put a copy of it in a adjacent lane. And then I get to play the same thing, but it's stronger, and if I get to the 3rd level of it, I can play it into each of my available lanes.
Cool.
So when I get to the 3rd level, I can put one of these in every single of my lanes. And since you probably haven't played the other one, I might as well also just explain that when...
The other one, what?
Okay, Richard Garfield helped design this game.
Okay.
And Richard Garfield is known for Magic the Gathering.
Right, I play that.
But he also helped make something called, shoot. I shouldn't be forgetting this. I know I have it installed. Here it is, Spectromancer. Which is basic.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
I used to play Spectromancer.
Yeah, it's the setup is the same way.
Magic.
The setup is the same way. You got the lanes, and the enemies, your creatures that you summon, attack whatever is in the opposing lane. In this one, whenever a creature attacks, the creature that it hits automatically gets to counterattack on it as well.
Okay.
Creatures you have summoning sickness, so they don't attack the turn that they come into play. But you can put, like, okay, I'm going to play this Glow Stride Stag. When I play, I get plus 5 health. I'm going to place it over here in front of the Lightning Worm. That way, when the Lightning Worm attacks me, it deals 4 damage, but it has 5 health. My Stag will survive, but the Lightning Worm is going to take 3 damage back, which will kill it. So that's going to be good for me. I think I might also play this Wisp because it's cool. And I'll go ahead and play it over here and place a copy of it over there. And that's my turn. And battle, since they all have summoning sickness, which is shown by the circle on the middle of the card, none of them will attack. And then he dies because he, I guess, attacked. Huh. End my turn. Oh, that's right, because he doesn't have summoning sickness. So he's summoning that. Hit a lightning spark on that. That killed him. Now it's my turn. I wonder why that other guy attacked. It must be because he had summoning sickness. Didn't have summoning sickness. So this guy's gonna die when I attack. This turn. What else can I do? Flesh Fiend does nothing at level 1. Level 2, when it dies, I can put another one in play. That's alright. What's this guy do? He's 1-to-1. He's very, very weak to start, but look how strong this guy's gonna get. Oh my god, 25-25, and regenerate. Holy shit. I'm playing him. Okay, so he starts off as a little seedling type of guy, and then he goes into a cocoon and acts only as a wall, and then he just bursts out as this big giant guy. So I'm gonna play him for sure. Just like over here maybe or something. So did you see this level 2 card of it go into my deck over here?
Mm-hmm.
And then what's this lady over here? She gets to become... Whenever I play a level 1 card, I can have a target creature get +2 health and +2 attack. Alright, so she's going to power up my other stuff whenever I play things, but not right now, later. So I'm going to go for the long term and play these 2 cards here that are weak to start, but get better later on. So my stag dealt damage to him, and he lost his volcanic guy. Now he's doing his turn.
Mm-hmm.
The computer's thinking. The Magma Hound, I think, got to deal damage when he summoned him, so I lost my stag, and then the lightning worm dealt direct damage to me. So that's what happened there. Let's see what's next. I don't really care if they die, but let's see, what's she do? Cove Huntress. When you play her, you can have a creature I control get +1 attack and +1 health. I don't think that's really going to do much help right now. The Hydra might be cool if I put him out. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the Cave Hydra out. No, go away. Cave Hydra here to protect against the lightning worm. And I'm gonna bring out the Grove Huntress and put the buff on the Cave Hydra. So hopefully the Cave Hydra, after he kills this guy up here, does he regenerate now or later? It must be on my turn. Okay, the computer's thinking. Lock guy leveled up. Oh wait, what? Let me see here. Regeneration. At the start of each turn, it heals 1 damage to itself. Okay, so that's also that does. But why did it heal twice? Oh, on the start of his turn and on the start of my turn? I'm guessing? Okay.
So where does this really differentiate itself beyond the leveling system?
The combat is slightly different. In Spectromancer, when you finished your turn, all of your guys attacked, but the enemy cards that they were getting attacked did not get to hit back. In this one, whenever your guys attack, the enemies get to counterattack, kind of like magic. They exchange hits. In Spectromancer, they didn't exchange hits, they just took it one way.
Oh, I see, okay.
Let's see. What do I want next? This guy has Breakthrough. Okay, great. So I'm going to tell him to kill the Magma Hound. Shoot. And when a creature is destroyed, he gets +1 health. He's not going to die. So I'm going to put him way over here, I think. And a better one shows up. So he just leveled up twice because 2 things died. Now I have to end my turn. Cave Hydra. Alright. Cool. He leveled up a whole bunch more. Oh, but that guy's level 2 now. Okay. Great. this guy is the level 2 version of the guy that I just played. So that means my deck just cycled. So I'm going to put him over here, and I'm going to Cull the Weak, which means I can destroy any level 1 creature. So I'm going to do that on this one that doesn't have a opponent. Now I'm going to attack, since these guys are way stronger because they just leveled up a bunch. Although this guy's going to die, which means he gets power. Wait, he didn't die? Fuck. I thought he was going to die. I'll have to kill him next turn. Well, that Cave Hydra's a tough little bastard, isn't he? Okay.
So this looks like it's in pretty good shape already.
Yeah.
Like it's ready to go, this game.
Into an adjacent lane. But I want to play the level 2 one over here. So that should be enough to kill this guy over here. And I can play the Echo Wisp over here and get a copy of it next to him. Now all my guys exchange blows. And that's the end of that turn. So you can kind of see how it's going now already.
Yeah.
Enemy's doing his turn. They all died. This guy's gonna die, and so is he. So the map is kind of gonna get wiped clean at the end of this. But if +3 attack and +3 health. The Echo Wisp has 3, and he's gonna take 5. If I play her, then I can make the Echo Wisp survive this next hit. Now the curious thing I can do as well is if I battle now, I can still play my last card before the end of the turn. So I can deal damage first and then play my last card. So I can go ahead and play another Grove Huntress, or I can play one of these zombie infantries. I'll go ahead and play the other Grove Huntress here. I'll keep that strategy going. I'm going to go ahead and put it over here on this other... No, I'll put it on herself. No, I'll end my turn. What are you going to do, computer? Okay, there and there. This guy's going to die. Oh, he took damage because he's a Magma Hound. So you look at him. And when you play him, you can have it deal 4 damage to target opponent creature. Target creature opponent controls, whatever. You know. Okay, whenever I play level 1 card, but I've also got this guy over here. This Cavern Hydra will survive an attack by the Magma Hound. So I'll go ahead and play that. And let's go ahead and Cull the Weak on this Wind Primordial so that my opponent takes not 5 damage but 13 when I battle. There we go. So he's down to 65. I'm winning. Next turn. Oh my! I got 3 level 3 cards in my hand. Okay, so he healed, but he's not going to be able to take that out. This guy... Oh man, that's delicious. Okay, so we're going to play this guy first. The Deep Branch Prowler. And then I'm going to play this Grove Huntress and give +5 attack and health to him, so that he survives the next hit from the Volcanic Giant, so that on my next turn I can trample through it and do more damage to him. That guy died though, which is a bummer. And I'm going to take a bunch of damage next turn. Okay. Computer's acting. Oh, that's going to suck. Okay, he hurt me right there. Alright, alright. Cull the Weak level 2 lets me destroy a level 2 creature. He doesn't have any. What do I want to do next then? Let's go for the... I need to kill that thing. But I also need to kill that thing. I'm kind of in a pickle here. I think I'll go ahead and try... No, I'm going to go ahead and kill that one. And put a zombie over here to kill the wind primordial next turn. But I'm going to have to take 15 damage. I might lose this one. I'm getting low. There's my defender. What? Oh, man. Okay, I'm dying now. Here's my defender. Take damage there. And then this guy here is gonna just die. Flesh Fiend. He's supposed to die. That's what he does. That's what he's there for. Battle dead. Oh my god. Okay, end turn. I think I'm gonna die in a turn or two. Oh, I've got... Oh my god, how did he get so big? 21? Did you see that? I died.
Yeah.
So that's how SolForge is gonna work.
Cool. It's not an indie though, is it?
No, not really.
I mean, when Garfield's involved.
Oh, I was playing on normal mode instead of easy. So, yeah, that was a hard computer. Okay, now I have the other team's deck. I can look at some of these other cards. This guy, I think, is the one that... No. Yeah, this is the one that just kicked my ass. The Forge Plate Sentry. One of the cool things that they did for the Kickstarter was that they're going to make some of these cards animated. Scout Drone.
Oh. Yeah, that'll be very cool, actually.
Yeah, I really can't wait.
I wonder if they'll... I wonder how far they'll go with that.
Let's get the Magma Hound out. Oh, it only does 2 damage? What about this guy? Nothing. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and kill this Bone Scythe Reaver. And I guess I'll put the 2 damage on that, just because. And the Volcanic Giant, at the start of my turn, does 1 to 4 damage to each opponent. Oh, that's cool. If he survives the turn, he probably will. So yeah, he'll do. That's gonna be free damage on my next turn. Great. Oh, and that guy got stronger because he died, and he took 1 damage. So this guy got bigger. Can I... No, that does 4 damage. Okay, what I'm just going to do here is I'm going to Lightning Spark on to this Devourer and put out a Lightning Worm, and they're going to kill each other. End turn. So when he attacks, both of these guys are going to die. And now it's my turn. Technosmith, I forget what he does. Lightning Spark is another free hit. These things are tough. Okay, I'm gonna put this general out. Creatures you control adjacent to it have +2 attack. Okay. And the Technosmith does... When you play a Technosmith, you may discard a card and level it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and discard Lightning Spark, so I have a more powerful direct damage spell later on. And end my turn. What does my Electronet here do? Oh, jeez. And he leveled up because he just cycled through his deck. Target creature gets -5 attack. 10, 15. Okay. That sucks. The Magma Hound is going to save my ass with one of these wisps. And he's going to kill the zombie with his other. And then, let's see. This guy won't be able to stop him. But one of my spark bots will be able to kill that. And go ahead and exchange hits there. Oh, he didn't kill him? Okay, well, we'll go on. I just leveled up now. Because I cycled through my deck. And that guy's getting stronger. Okay, I have a level 2 Spark, which does 8 damage to something. And I have a Volcanic Giant, which does damage to the opponent on the start of each of my turns. I'll put that guy over here, because that'll let me kill, like, deal damage to my opponent. And for the worm over here, that'll kill him. Great, but I still took a bunch of damage. And I'll end my turn. Oh, I got Sparkbot level 2. Took a bunch of damage right at the start of the turn. Oh man, I'm losing like crazy. Sparkbot does nothing on level 2 and nothing on level 3. He just is a tough little nugget. Technoglyph gets to discard and level it. Okay. Shoot. Let's go ahead and get the Technosmith, blah blah blah. No, let's get the Spark Bot out first, because I need some tough guys to protect me. Alright, you're gonna protect me against that Echo Wisp. You're gonna protect me against the zombie. And I'm going to discard the Spark for the next level Spark. End my turn. Okay, and end my turn there. And is he going? Yeah, he's going. I'm going to take a bunch more damage there because she leveled up. Level 2 Hydra is going to be stronger than this guy, so he's going to die, and that's going to suck. I can do a Magma Hound here, deal damage to the Grove Huntress, kill the Grove Huntress. I get to do damage to my opponent, and the Scout Drone can kill the Echo Wisp. And now I'm properly protected. Except I'm not. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, I'm down to 37 health. Okay. I need something tanky. Okay, here we go. I can get the Magma Hound down here. Kill the zombie infantry. And damn it. Ah, I should have done that the other way. Oh well, it's too late. Oh well, it's too late. I still want him down though. Let's just do that here, just to be safe against that Hydra. Look at that. He's gonna kill my general. That's for sure. Oh, he's not. Okay. Shoot, look at that. Okay, this guy's gonna do 6 damage to the Grove Huntress, which is fine by me. And let's get another general and put him here. Battle. Kill everybody. I'm actually doing damage now. Come at me. Oh shit. That sucked. Okay. Ah, it's gonna hurt real bad. Look at all those Echo Wisps. I don't think I can... Damn. Okay. Volcanic Giant. It's gonna have to go here. And then... This worm, I guess... can go over here. And everybody dies. That only did 2 damage? Oh, I'm dead next turn then. Oh no, not quite, but it's gonna be really close. He's gonna deal 20 damage to me, which means I'm at 7. Which means... Well, now what does he do? Now he's at highest level. This card level. No, I don't want to do that. He's 15-15 though, which is nice. Okay. I'm gonna have to use this Magma Hound over here to kill this Echo Wisp over here and have this general over here give the Magma Hound a damage buff. And we'll see how that works out. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Lightning Spark level 3. I kind of don't want to waste that, but those 12 damage or something. Doesn't really matter though, since I'm going to blow it on stuff anyways. So now that my opponent's going to take 20 damage. And I'm going to at least get to kill his Grove Huntress over there. 20 damage right there. Let's see if I can actually pull through this. End turn. Is he healing? Yeah, he healed. Okay. If I play this giant, I guess over here, so he'll at least last a little while. And then I play the Technosmith. I'm gonna level up the general so I can get the level 3 of it later, if I even last that long. So it's on turn. Show me what you got, buddy. Oh, does that enrage me that he gets to attack me directly? No, I guess. He took a bunch of damage from the volcanics. Okay. Magma Hound's gonna do 6 damage, so that means the Technosmith is gonna do just enough damage to kill him, which is good. But, how much does this do? It does 12. That won't be enough. So what I could do is play the Magma Hound, deal 6 damage to the Cavern Hydra, and then make the Cavern Hydra get -5 attack power so that my Technosmith survives the attack. Alright, we're looking good. I've got 7 health and I might actually pull through this. That was the whole turn. He did his damage. What happened there? Okay. Check this out. I think I'm gonna win it right here maybe, if I'm lucky. We'll get my general here, so that he gives the Magma Hound plus damage, and I'll get my Lightning Worm over on the other side of him, because he gets to attack right away. I'm gonna do 40 damage right now and win the game. I won. I pulled that one out of my ass.
Oh.
I had 7 health, and he still had like most of it, like 80, if not like 100 of it still. And then I pulled that out of my ass. Because I didn't mess up. I didn't misplay my cards like I did last time.
Cool. Looks like fun.
And I think I explained that pretty well, didn't I?
Yeah. No,
I mean, you could
definitely
follow through
understand
that.
it. Yeah. And that's pretty much it.
That is
Right?
pretty much it.
Do they have the whole sound design and everything?
This is pretty much just a demo. You can get the same demo as this for iPad right now on the Apple Store, and it's free.
Yeah.
But though because I'm a Kickstarter, I get the PC demo. I also got a crazy amount of credits, which I'll be able to use to buy expansion packs. Because not only are you going to be able to buy stuff and cosmetics and cards and packs, but unlike Spectromancer, you can actually construct your deck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You actually get constructed decks. You don't get just a random assortment of stuff. But in this demo, there's no deck construction. They just give you some stuff so that you can actually see how it plays.
Got it. Cool. Thanks for showing me.
No problem.